Hello YouTube land, and welcome back to the Small Workshop Adventures. A little short fun video I'm going to do here, little thing. This is not scientific in any way, and it's not perfect conditions, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a go at Japanese swords, bearing in mind they are new, against cheap Western saws. So it's just a panel rip saw and just an everyday cheap tenon saw that we all use and I'll still use. So that's what this is. Gonna see. This is not, all right, if you want to, before you go crazy and say, well, it's not perfect, you should have had perfectly new saws. And maybe I should have done it. Maybe I'll do another one with perfectly new saws. But it still will be interesting because these are perfectly okay, these saws. There's nothing wrong with them. I've used them, I've had them a while, but they're okay. I'm not feeling that they're not sharp in any way. So let's see. And I've been very happy with this all the time I've been using it. So let's see how it looks. All right. Okay. Here we are. First, we're going to do 5 and see how far. I think maybe I need to lift this up a bit more, as I may go flying down. I've got a number of lines there. I've just drawn, just squared across. I'm just going to do 5 cuts. So let's just get her started. Okay, she's there. 1. Oh, getting caught. We'll have a first as 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Now we're going with a panel. Bearing in mind this shouldn't work as well because it's going across. So this is a rip saw rather than a cross cut. Tenon saw is a cross cut, but it's still interesting. Let's get it working. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, arguably that did very well actually, even though that is a rip saw. It's not a cross cut. Okay. New Japanese. Here we go. Let's get it the right side. This is doing both sides actually. So we'll start with the rip. All right, that's 1 to get a groove. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, even Stevens. That's interesting, isn't it? But look at that. No breakout. Look at the breakout. But a little unfair because that's a rip saw. But even compared to the tenon. Now I'm going to try my dovetail Japanese, which this is the first time I'm using it. So we'll just get the groove going. Right, okay, we've got a line. He says, famous last words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is thin. I didn't go very straight there, did I? But look at that. Look how clean that is. That's what I'm really noticing with Japanese saws, is there's just virtually no breakout. So if I was actually concentrating on sawing square, which I've actually got to learn, I actually really realising something that they don't really talk about maybe, I don't know, but I've got to actually practice with these. I've actually got to go because it's getting used to that, how that feels, and the pulling action, which is new to me. So what I need to do is practice and square. But if we look at that, that's pretty clear cut that's tenon. So that went down about where the tenon is, and the rip. I didn't do the rip side, did I? Even though I'm going across a cross cut. Let's just come here. Let's just change. See how that rips. Okay, we've got a line there. Ready? It doesn't want to know because it's a rip. It doesn't want to know. Whereas if I was coming at it from here, there we go. Now that's just sawing nicely. And again, don't know whether you can see, no breakout. It's pretty clean. Anyway, so that is my little non-scientific little test, but it's interesting that they both how they work. Now if I'd got absolutely brand spanking new rip saw and a tenon saw, which I might redo and do one, well, but that means I just got to buy ones for the sake of it, and I don't need to. So, but for purposes of how I'm going to use them, it's learning the uses. But what I am understanding is that I need to practice with these, because it's a whole different way. A, you're pulling, and B, there's a lot of flex in that. A lot of flex. So I've got to get used to that play. And although there is flex in that, it's still stiffer. So that's got to get used to it. But let me know what you think. Are you Japanese? Are you converted to Japanese saws? Are you all about Western saws, back saws? Well, this is a back saw, it's a Japanese back saw. But are you all about Western saws? Or are you mix and match? I think I'll be a mix and match, if I'm honest. But I have to say that if I can get used to cutting this absolutely square, and I need to practice, then with no breakout, then that's brilliant for the joinery work that I'll be doing. Take care, everybody. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.